Hi YouTube. After some frustrations with Kairo and it seeming to not live up to my expectations for what they said that it was going to be, I decided to take you on an adventure through a game that means quite a bit to me. It's one of the first fun games I can remember having that really stuck with me, and it's such
I realized the moment I fell into the fissure,
beautiful
the
game.
book
I
would
go
not
be
be
quiet now.
destroyed as I had planned. It continued falling into that starry expanse of which I had only a fleeting glimpse. I've tried to speculate where it might have landed, but I must admit that such conjecture is futile. Still, questions about whose hands might one day hold my Myst book are unsettling to me. I know my apprehensions might never be allayed, and so I close, realizing that perhaps the ending has not yet been written.
Okay, sorry, I absolutely love the beginning. Okay, for those of you that are really new to the Myst series and missed out on it when it first came out, it is a game about books. And books being written as ages, which it brings the meaning of books are a world unto themselves in the most incredible thing. And I love for the fact that I still have the falling guy as a weight icon. But I did a quick setup prior to doing this. Oh, it's gonna make me do this again. Yeah, we're gonna go with free roam mode because I actually kind of like it a little better. We have a flashlight because it gets dark in Myst now. That's what real Myst is. So, let's get moving. Oh, that's right. I need to hold down the other one. We got that. We got the ship. I mean, this does not look like ultra cutting edge, but in the original game, I remember you couldn't see that. I mean, it looks amazing. And, oh, this is just something else. Oh. Oh, that was cool. It used to be you just click it and it does a thing, now it's doing a thing. I mean, yeah, the game still looks a little dated. So, let's explore, run up here, some giant gears. Now, for those of you that, like I said, haven't played, you're wondering why I'm doing this, it has something to do with the endgame. Which, because we're playing the real Myst version, we've kind of got like a bonus to the endgame. But we'll get to that when we get to that. Let's just enjoy the Isle of Myst. Which, honestly, if someone were to ever recreate this, I would love to be there. Because it's so beautiful. Okay. There's that. The first place that we actually need to go, because this is one of the few games that I'm probably going to be relatively proficient at, unlike my other few games, because I remember playing this, and I have beaten it. And here we are in the library. Now, okay. What age do we want to do first? Why don't we get everything else online? Oh, yeah, here, we can... I mean, there's a lot to interact with. Oh, there's so much to do. Like, after playing Kairo, this is a huge, mind twist for me, because it's so radically different and so familiar. Now, it used to be that, the books that you were going to end up reading were not all that well defined, and you had to kind of pick through, ruin books. Oh, that's some low graphic JPEGs. Let's see here. Is that still a thing? No. I know there's an extra book hidden in here somewhere. Let's see here. I have called this age Channelwood. It is a very different world, though it is exactly how I imagined it. It is amazing to see with my own eyes. Water covers this age as far as I can see, except for the small rocky island. Elsewhere there are only trees, which grow directly out of the water. A myriad of thin wooden passageways are built just above the water and disappear into the forest. I assume they were built some time ago, for they appear aged. I am eager to discover more about this land and its people, but I have arrived here late, and I must rest. I have awakened this morning by strange noises coming from a pathway adjacent to the one which I had slept. I saw a group of monkey-like people heading in my direction. They had not seen me yet. I did not feel threatened by their presence, but their response to me was one that I would have never expected. After staring at me for a short time, they began to fall to their knees in what appeared to be some sort of ceremonial worship. I tried to speak to them. They did not understand my language. There's a lot of reading. Like, this tells us about the ages that we're going to be, and, here we go. Sirius and Aknar are, I'm probably not saying either one of these names right, but this is how I've grown up with. And Catherine's important too. But there's just, like, a lot of stuff. Like, the most important things are going to be in the drawings in the back. Or toward the back. So you see that there's a future bridge idea that's going to tell us something about that. I would sit and read all of these, but I'm kind of on a time limit today, so we're going to jump right in, and we're going to go take this blue page. Come on. It's a weird noise.
Serious?
Yep. I'm gonna have to turn down the volume, actually.
Are you?
Yeah, it's this guy. He's like... Yep. Basically, we can't understand him at all because he's missing pages out of his book, and if you'll notice, we've got another page that will go in this book, and this, I think that was Aknar. This is Sirius.
Why?
Yeah, see? Oh, go away, Steam. Yeah, basically, they both want us to get more pages to their books so they can be released. Which is subsequently why we end up going to all of these other ages. Let's see here. Let's see here. Okay, I need to flip all the switches to actually turn on everything else, so let's get on with that. Yeah. Because everything kind of has to be on. I can remember moving faster than this, but I might just be used to Kairo. See, there's no power running to this yet, or else that door would be... There we go. Yeah, but in order for us to do anything, and I need to fix interactive guides, let's see here. Water, medium. Turn that on. No, my computer can handle it. Sorry. Okay. I thought there's a way to fix the, inverse settings. Okay, but yeah, turning on the spaceship is a puzzle in itself. This entire game is a puzzle. There we go, that looks a little neater. I don't know why it auto-set everything. Now we see that the ship is down. This is also another puzzle, but we will focus on that here in a minute. I'm gonna turn that on. And And we're gonna turn the cabin on. And we need to turn that on, but I don't remember the code for that off the top of my head, which means we're actually going to have to go solve for it. Now, we've turned everything on the Isle of Myst, so the first thing we are going to do, I suppose this is kind of like a walkthrough, because I kind of vaguely know what I'm doing. Also, can we just... I mean, there's a lot of low quality imaging in here, but for its time, this was considered amazing. Now you will note there are two paintings of the door. You got one with some stairs and business, and you got one with the open. So not everything is what it seems. So we're gonna touch that. I've missed that noise. And voila! Now, you will note that there's some more stuff lit up on here. So, let's see here. How about... Okay. Each age has its own kind of different theming. This one is based largely on sound puzzles, which I have a guidebook for this, which I don't know where it is. And I have to either find that or look it up online because I'm not musically inclined and I don't remember all the what the sound cues mean. But let's do the boat first, 'cause that's terrifying. Okay. See how it turns red when it's over something important? Okay, so we're going to go through here and go through here. Like, they've improved the sound mapping. And... oh. Ah, auto turn. Oh yeah, you have to shut the door. I kind of like that little I mean, you could simplify it out, but you could also just... It's a little extra thing, and I kind of appreciate it. Okay, so we are in the tower. And I am stuck. There we go. Now, this will tell you where the linking book is. Which it's on the boat, clearly. And the other side tells you how to get to it. Oh, that's so smooth. I am legitly really pleased. Yeah, this tells you the key to getting to the book. Alright, now I do know that I need to write these down or else I will forget, so bear with me. Oops, move my mouse. Get out of here, Kairo notes. Again, gotta keep on the time. Have to go to my day job. So we've got 10, 11, 1984, 10:04 a.m. I'm gonna be using military time because that's easier for me to remember. And then our next date is 1/17/1207 at 0546. And then our last one is 11/23. I wrote the 2 weird, but oh well, you don't have to see it, I do. 97/91. I don't know exactly how time works in the Myst world, or in the ages, and I can only assume it's very different. And then 6:57 p.m. in military time would be 1857. That's much easier than writing AM and PM to me. Okay, so we're gonna head back down the ladder. I kind of like that all I have to do is click and it does that. And The thing of it is why I was so excited for Kairo is because the music immediately put me into the sense that I was getting something like this. And I'm not trying to be like, okay, well, actually I am like super critical of Kairo, because that's what it was kind of advertised as the spiritual successor to Myst. I suddenly just started moving faster. That was weird. Might be the effect of this. Okay, but now you're wondering, how do we get out? Well, if you'll notice, there's a painting over here that has the door open, and the library goes back to being the library, and we are going to go here. Now you will notice on the map that it has this round building next to us in line as well. That's because that's important. Usually that map is a really good indicator of what you need to do. So we're gonna go here. You know, I keep thinking there are notes, should be notes somewhere, because I remember there being, actually, there it is. Catherine, I've left a message for you of utmost importance in the 4-chamber beside this dock. Enter the number of marker switches on the island into the imager to retrieve your message. Yours, Atris. Can't take that with you because, well, it's not that important, and you don't really have an inventory. So we're gonna go into this crazy dentist room and shut the door. And shut, there we go, because it doesn't work. Okay, so you will note that it's just kind of a big, creepy dentistry, and we're gonna make it even worse by turning out the lights. Now, if you look up, you kind of see some dull lights. This is a star viewer. Please get in the chair. Get in the chair. No, not on the chair. In the chair. How? I want in. There we go. Okay. No, don't get out of the. How did I get in? There we go. Okay, there we go. Now, you will note that we can put in different dates. So the first date is March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. Whoops, too far. 11th, 19. Whoops. 1984. Oh! That was handy. And then the time is 6, 7, 8, 9. Some of the sliders are easier to drag. Now the time's very important because that tells you... Okay, we have to remember these. I probably should have looked at the pillars because these pertain to the boat. So we're gonna do a doodling thing. There's 1, 2, 3. I think this is the kite. It looks like a kite. My next date is in January 17th, 15, 17, 1207. No, wrong one. 2, 7 at 5:46. And then we're gonna hit the button. Okay. That, I am pretty sure, is the snake. Now, you're not gonna know what I'm talking about until I show you, and I should have shown you before. Sorry, I just remember the game really well. Let's see here, that's dot, big dot, 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 dot. Okay, and our last date, which is November 23, 97, 91. See, kids, that's when the real world's gonna end. 99999. Mm-hmm. 97, 91, almost there, almost there. And this is at 6:57. Come on. And survey says... that's the complicated looking one. Now I don't think these ever change, no matter how many new games you play. Which is kind of helpful. This kind of makes a V. Close big one. This one might be the I. Maybe. Well, I've got the basic shapes. I should have this underhand. Like, I really love this game, but it's gonna be a little confusing. Okay, turn the light back on so I can see. And now we're gonna leave. The only thing I don't like is how loud some of the small rooms. Okay. See how we have different things. I might actually need to go look up the star signs. I'm pretty sure it's that one. There we go. You gotta click the bottom. Rhyme. Rhyme. Oh, okay. That's not the right age. Come on, pick it up. Silence, world is beautiful. Scattered forest. What age is this? Don't know what age that is. This one looks right. Yes, the one about Emmett. Okay, this is all about stuff in the Stone Ship Age. Basically, what you see is what you get. Okay, constellations. Okay, so definitely the second one is the snake. Yeah, these books are super important. Let's see here. Spider, oops, nearly dropping things. That one looks like that last one, so spider. And the top one. Flamingo, would it be the leaf? So leaf, snake, spider. Oops. I'm so used to hitting escape to get out of stuff. Okay. Okay, so leaf, snake, spider. See, the thing of it is they used to kind of vaguely show you. Are you on? No, you're not. Turn on. Forgot there was one here. Okay, leaf. Snake. Snake. You have to be literally your face pressed against it. And then spider. And then we hear a noise, and look at that. When the little ship gets tall, the bigger ship. Now, it used to be you couldn't see that. Even in Masterpiece Edition, you couldn't see that. Can you go? Yeah, you can. Can't jump, though. Alright, you would think from being underwater, everything is going to be waterlogged. Nope. Alright, and we are heading into the stone ship age. I love that noise. Oh, it gives me chills just thinking about it. But yeah, the game pretty much requires you to take notes like I'm doing here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, that wasn't a thing when I first played it, and even in Masterpiece. This was not a thing. Oh, look at this. It's incredible. Okay, so there's a lot of oh. Oh, see, I never got a chance to play Real Myst. I only played, Masterpiece. Now you will note here that we got this little umbrella thing, and each thing does a thing. It's a pump, because basically it's draining water out of an area, but only one can be active at a time. Okay, that was... I think the middle one is doing this. I also played this for the Nintendo DS ages ago. Oh, see, there's a key. Now I have put out... Thankfully, you cannot fall into the water, at least to my knowledge. I'm not going to test that. Okay, it undid this one. Look at the texturing of that. I mean, it's bad. I've seen better. There's better, but I mean, this game. Now, some of the ages are big, some of them are small. The stone ship age, I chose this one. Okay, you will notice. Okay, I need to... I don't like that noise, that's scary. Okay, so... here's where I will kind of talk about, like, the brothers, because, you will notice throughout the clues that this is definitely Sirius's bedroom. What the? That was not a thing. He had a drug problem. Or was this Aknar before Aknar got really, really crazy? He also had a really, really high, fine taste for things. Let's see here. Because everything with Aknar is always, in tones of red. Sirius. Did I say Aknar? I meant Sirius. Alright. We got ourselves a red page. It is the only page we can carry. You cannot carry the red and blue pages together. I was not going to illustrate that because it's a pain in the butt to have to run back and forth. But yeah, Sirius definitely has a taste for finer things. So that means each age we need to make 2 trips to. And see, that tells us we're carrying a thing. In order to get to the other side, I'm pretty sure I've got to climb through there, but I need to do something with the generator. Oh, I can run. Cool. Okay. Alright, let's remember. Middle pump does that. And let's see what this one. I don't like when it super zooms. That's kind of startling. Even though I know nothing can hurt me in this game. Alright, what does that do? I think this raises the water. No, it lowers the water here. And we're gonna run down here. And do a thing. Okay, see this little spigot? We're gonna drain the water out of it. Again, that was also not a thing. And then we're gonna reseal it. So then we're gonna run back upstairs. I'm so glad you can't fall off these. Because I think we remember anything involving me and stairs, or corners, or anything that requires fine motor skills is difficult. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back over to the umbrella, and we're going to just turn off the pump. Or do we have to turn on another one? Well, we'll do the ship next, because I think there's something important I gotta do in the ship. But now, being as the water is flooded, look at that. Easy puzzle solving. And it does it by itself. We got ourselves a key. Come on. Which we can use there. And then it goes ploop. And if you drain the water, you will be able to find that lock that goes ploop. Alright. So now... this noise. Now we can charge up the battery and get some lights on, because otherwise we can't see. And I think there's a huge difference. I suppose I should have done this first, but you know what, we'll worry about it later. Okay. I think I actually do need to go back into the main area, into the mountain. Let me double check, because I know there's something I have to do. Sorry. Yep, it is too dark. You cannot see. You've got to fix the lighting. Alright, so that's flooded. Would we say... I think the far right one we selected. No, it was the middle one. I lied. I'm pretty sure it was the middle one. Yeah, there we go. And now see how I think we've got better lighting in here. And we need to go and find... There's a thing that I clicked. There we go. And notice there's no alarms and stuff. That's because we've got lighting. If memory serves... Nope. Crap. Okay. There's you have to hit the thing, and you know, I think actually the answer's in Sirius's room. So let's go redo this. Yeah, actually I think that's what it is the answer's in Sirius's room. On which compass rose. Because throughout the thing... Come on. There we go. Because throughout, well, the game, you have notes and journals and stuff throughout between the brothers to each other, or just in general world notes that kind of give you a hint on what you need to do. Unless that was in the notebook or the journal in the beginning. Not the one that we used to get here, but the one in the library. I might have skipped it. If I did, we're gonna have to look up I'm gonna have to find my guide. So instead of aimlessly hitting buttons, let's run back down here. I do like the ambient noises in here. Head through there. Yeah, we're just gonna kind of avoid that for now. Come on. Alright, now we can continue going downward. And you will notice that Sirius's tastes are a little creepier, and his page was not hidden, it was just plopped there. But there's more to that story later, and you will notice that his music is radically different. Like, bro's got some problems. Now, if I were to pick up the blue page, the red one would disappear. Alright. That's... oh, right. Like I said, dude's got some issues. Map. There we go, marker switch. The vault. Okay, there's one half, there's another note to that. It's important for endgame. The only way to actually win the game. There's supposed to be some sort of note somewhere. Like, you can see his lovely choice in decor. That's a human ribcage if you weren't in the know. Yeah, this is a problem. Now what happens if I just go up? That was a little scary. Oh, the other side of the... oh, right, there's another side. Oh, there's another puzzle I completely forgot about. The thing up here. Alright, we get to... I think this tells us where we need to have the thing. Yeah. 135 degrees. Wait, what was that? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it needs to be on the lighthouse. Yeah, because see, the lighthouse makes a twinkly thing. And that was... I think I need to point it and leave it at the White House. White House? Lighthouse. Okay, 135. You know what I realized? I know nothing about compasses and compass roses. This might require additional research. 135. Well, let's see what we can do here. It's been a while since I played this. Like, try years and years ago. Okay. How many of them are there? Starting with that. Oh wait, there's True North. You know, I could probably just look up where this would be. One, two, three, four, five, six. They kind of look like babies. 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So there are 32. It definitely was not that one. I'm going to use my fancy phone and look it up because I am rubbish with stuff. And no, I don't want to speak to you. Let's see. 35. Whoops. Degrees. That's not how we spell degrees. Compass. Rose. I've got a really, really bad tingle in my throat. Images. Tell me where 135 degrees is. I'm honestly surprised I did not come southeast. Okay, so there's north, east, south. Yes! There we go. We have the underwater lights on. Now I don't remember if we have to resolve for that. Like, I don't... Come... Door. Let me out. There we go. Scared me there for a minute. I'm like, oh no! Did I mess up? Like, I understand, Myst and all their jazz about, doing, like having puzzles that you really need to think about, but I'm gonna have to look through the book again to see if there's a compass rose with that. Because I don't know if, well, I suppose people back then would probably know it. See how we've actually got light in here? Which means we can see. And the ship's really cool, and you get down here and you're like, where's anything? But look, we've got a lovely table which we can interact with. Still cool. Little old school, but still cool. And every Myst linking book that takes you back to the Isle of Myst, with our little guy falling up, I think it takes you right back into the library for convenience-wise. Not on the docks. Yeah. Okay, so we're like, whoa, what a trip. And we're gonna put the red page in the red book. And then when you open it...
You've returned.
Yes, I have.
Thank you for bringing the red page. You must continue to help.
Yeah.
My name is Cirrus.
Yep, that's Cirrus. Cirrus has the red motifs.
I beg you to find the remaining red pages.
Yes.
You must read. Release me from this book which has become.
Yeah, okay.
Bring.
Yes. Bring you the red pages. We get it. Well, we will go on our return trip. Is it dark out now? Yes, it is. Oh, look at that. birds. Oh, it's fantastic. I am in awe. Now you're gonna wonder, well, how can you see anything? We have a flashlight, which I absolutely love the addition of because it makes the rest of the place so atmospheric. The only thing that probably should have been fixed was the sounds, because you wouldn't hear birds at night. But I will say, it is nice. I'm just gonna hop on over and get ready to go. Can I not open the door? Oh, you have to be there. Okay, so I have to go. We will head on our next video to go get the blue page. We're going to be doing both pages, so that means 2 trips to the age. The first trip's going to be the hardest one. Second trip, not so bad. But anyways, I will see you on the next video, and you have a very Merry Christmas.